No, no, I can start to drink.
Yeah, I've got a cup here to pour a drink in a few minutes. I literally just waking up. Brad's gonna be here in like 10 minutes, allegedly, maybe.
Allegedly, I'm
So
betting on like 20.
I'm betting on 30.
The bet's
It's
enough.
red.
Yeah, yeah. Last time I think he was like 1 hour late.
Yeah. It took me a 72-hour business time to get a response out of him this week, if we were even doing this shit. So, we're on Birth by Sleep. We'll eventually get to this. Um, this is where stuff gets really crazy.
Yeah, this is where the plot becomes like doo-doo shit.
This is where Nomura took way too much ayahuasca in the woods. You know, it's like let's add the past into this because the past and the future and everything is all connected.
Yeah, but
So
like, we still need to go to time travel, but like, this will be a lot of fun. And the question is, while Red is not here, do we want to every three storylines at the same time and jumping between characters, or do we want to go per character?
I think let's fuck with him and do it as
All
it's
at once.
happening. Because it'll be more cohesive, and it will take less time. I feel like than like here is Aqua's story, here is Terra's, here is Ventus's. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. The worst. I am so happy that we can finally talk about the worst game. The one rated the worst in gameplay wise.
only had one joystick originally too.
I have never played the PSP variant. I've only played it for first time with 2.5. I
Better off for that experience.
Yeah, I think it's better than that. I think I have a happy ending, a happy conclusion.
My God,
It's like what the only good PSP game.
of the three,
Wait, PSP games. Let's go. I know they have a Budokai Tenkaichi that doesn't exist. Shin
you
Budokai
had
Tenkaichi does not exist. It's a lie. Um,
me still having my physical copy of this non-existing game.
I stand by it.
It's on that
Oh,
disc, Ann Arbor.
it's had the Tech Force games for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, the Tag Force games were all right.
I like them.
They eventually got to the point where like, what the fuck are we doing anymore? Like most things Yu-Gi-Oh.
I mean, I just replay GX, but GX is just horrible.
Still better than fucking Zexel.
Fun fact: Zax is like one of the most liked ones in Japan for some fucking reason.
Because you have the dual personality bullshit going on with Astral and Yuma.
And the
Like,
Muffus, yeah, holy shit.
yup.
Heal, control,
Kite!
chaos, we hate ya. No.
Kite! Yuma! Shark!
Hey, I like Kite. I
Oh.
like this Galaxy Eyes deck. I like Galaxy Eyes. It's like the cooler blue eyes.
It still has less support. It's getting up there though.
I mean, the problem is simply blue eyes is blue eyes. Galaxy Eyes, we have Galaxy Eyes, we have Photon, we have Tachyon. It's like three different archetypes. And not one, and even together they all don't get as much as blue eyes.
Yeah, we have a card based on a meme from a picture from a 3 second plot point in an episode.
Dude,
We got the goddamn jet from the fucking movie.
we have a fucking archetype that's called goatee because goatee is pronounced fish from like a 2000 meme.
I hate everything
I
about
love
modern
that archetype,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
by the way. Goatee is like a fucking hilariously great archetype. It's fucking
I I
dumb.
I'm I mostly hate Konami, but
They're getting better at least.
I saw at my work the fucking the Mirror 10.
Mm-hmm.
And because of where I work, somebody had ripped the whole package open and stolen the packs out of it. I'm like, come on,
So who
you're
knows
getting
things?
you're stealing reprints of reprints of reprints that are probably worth like 3 cents. You're not making a buck.
I find it so hilariously because like SP like all the like pretty strong extra deck cards are like the most expensive mm, basic card that you need is like $5 nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It's like with SP, which was 3 months ago a €130 card. There's no $5. Fell 120 euros cheaper than before. And as much as I love it, doesn't change that we have $600 for like for like 6 cards. 6 cards
Trading
alone
card games,
together.
man.
Yeah, 6 cards alone together are $600. And like I'm looking at like this deck won this tournament. It costs €800. I'm looking at it. It's exactly was 6 cards. If we move that, it's like 200, which is alright compared with other TCGs.
Yeah, like Magic is ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, it's just insane.
like you have to have an OnlyFans. You have to have like 3 incomes. You have to have everything going to be a Magic player at a competitive level because of the fucking rotation. You know.
Yeah, I think rotation is such an interesting topic to just always talk about. I like rotation. I would have liked for Yu-Gi-Oh to have it, but I know a lot. I am alone on this point.
I mean, I like the idea of a rotation when the game isn't like butt fuck expensive. You
I mean,
know, like
rotation. The
Magic.
goal of rotation in most cases is to make the game cheaper.
Yeah, but it really didn't. At least in some of them.
Even Pokemon is becoming more expensive nowadays.
And it's becoming stale as fuck too, apparently, because you
People
have like
actually,
3 decks.
I know, Pokemon's always like, oh, the slowest, the most, in my opinion, the most boring thing you can do.
Hmm. And it's mostly because of like the game mechanics itself. It's meant for kids to, play mostly, but obviously like adults play it because you got to have money to play a fucking card game, not, mommy and daddy giving you allowance money.
Yeah.
Even when I played it when I was a kid, it was mostly like 30 something adults. I'm like, okay, this is a little weird, but like I get it. In the same fucking way, like it's mostly adults playing it our age. But
Yeah, I mean, name that's like most card games.
yeah, I just find it funny that the product that's targeted towards children is mostly consumed by adults.
Yeah,
It's essentially the same meme as like the My Little Pony memes. The target audience versus the actual audience. I wonder, like, since Alestrals is picking up steam, if it's actually going to be like a real competitor for anything, because it has the marketing of like former Yu-Gi-Oh pros. It has the marketing of like former Pokemon pros. Going and backing this project,
I mean
so
that's
it
why we
might have
all
a
just
chance.
play Alestra. It's the best game. I think I've never played it.
I mean, Lorcana seems to have fallen off the face of the earth now.
But it,
Like
yeah, for some
I
reason,
hear nothing about it.
yeah. The only thing I've ever heard of it was like the prizes you get from playing it.
It makes sense, right? The new thing goes in and out of rotation constantly because we live in this like instantaneous consumption of a society. Like we want the new thing and then we go on to the next new thing. But
Yeah, I love new thing. Um,
like Lorcana had like the interesting concept of basically functioning like a mix between Pokemon and Chaotic with its
man, that's an old thing.
I miss Chaotic. Specifically like the anime. The game itself was just mechanically wonky because of the different power levels for different cards. But like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
ahead of its time too when you think about it because it had the online component behind the card game.
yeah. It's just hilariously, mm, hilariously how like most card games evolve. It's hard to compete with for like the big three in card game design,
Mm-hmm.
and how a lot of companies just see it as a pump and dump scheme. I'm looking at you, Bandai Namco,
Yup.
pumping out a new card game each year, and not supporting anything to follow as it could. Looking at Digimon, how they just dropped the ball on it.
I just read a message. He was last active an hour ago.
In line
But
buying groceries. I'll be on the call in 5 minutes.
oh,
Chat, chat, chat. 5 minutes. Put on the timer. We are going to scream at him if he doesn't come.
hey Siri, start a 5 minute timer. But like a Digimon card game, like it was never going to take off. It's never took off, right?
Nah. It's like it's for people who love Digimon like me, but like even I knew it will never take off.
It's who were the target audience for that game, and
Yeah.
even you guys were saying like it wasn't going to be good. I remember the OG Digimon card game. I still have my OG
We in
Digimon cards.
Germany, I don't even know if we got the OG one. The new one we have never gotten. I have not once seen a Digimon TG pack in Germany, or at least where I live. The old one
You
I
do you,
also don't remember never seeing it.
so speaking of like companies seeing like a pump and dump scheme, do you remember MetaZoo?
Everybody remembers Metazu.
So there's this TikTok channel that's like it literally is like short form from his YouTube channel. I'm assuming, but it's like, should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
Yes.
Uh, uh, he was open. He got sent a bunch of like MetaZoo promotional material, and now he's opening. Oh my god, damn! Take me back to the early pandemic years.
Man, I miss the
Uh,
pandemic time. I know a lot of people killed themselves, a lot of people died, but it was a great time for me.
I'm just dying watching him open this, and the art is like the butt fuck ugliest thing on that. My
Literally.
god. Like, I see why it failed beyond the fact that it was obviously a scam, you know? Because no one would want to play a game with art that ugly.
True, true. We want to see awesome art like we see in Yu-Gi-Oh, like we see in Magic, Pokemon. They all have like insane art. Digimon art. In like a lot of cards, I don't even realize what's going on them. Maybe it has
Like,
something to do with the over-designed Digimon themselves, which I love if I see them in games or like anime, but like in card game, it's horrible
seeing
to
it
look
in
at.
2D, it's very difficult to look at. Like, you see the full art cards are beautiful, you know? But, like, the regular ones are just like, what the fuck am I looking at here?
I think something that Digimon did that I fucking love. With Digimon Cyber Sleuth, they put a lot of money into the 3D model, and they look insanely great. They used it for both Cyber Sleuth games, for new for the Digimon World game, New Order, for all of the apps to this day. They all used those models because they put a lot of money once into it and just reuse them all the time. And with 3D models, you can do that.
But you can't really do that when you're swapping from artist to artist in a card game.
Yes. And that's why I like that in at least the games are always like 3D. Because I
Hmm.
know it doesn't matter, the Digimon will always are always great to look at and shit.
And, you know, we have now at least the Final Fantasy card game is still continuing, which is something that I never thought I'd say is still a thing. Because I
But yeah,
remember when the trial decks went live, I'm like, there's no way this is going to last. But
uh,
it's still being sold, um, which makes me wonder if we'll ever get a tie-in to Kingdom Hearts in that. Because it technically is, you know, at the end of the day, a single universe in fucking Square, allegedly.
The thing is,
But
would Zora be in Lorcana or in the Final Fantasy card game?
exactly, that's where my mind's going. Would he go to Lorcana or the Final Fantasy card game first? Because they technically both have rights to him as a character.
Yes. I think this is like an interesting question to ask. But like I think 5 minutes are over.
We got 35 seconds. He messaged me back saying he'll be in here in a minute. He was taking his groceries to his car. So
That's like weak stuff, my friends.
get a cashier to bring it to your car. You're a white man.
You are a white man, bring a gun with you and threaten the cashier to go out for free.
We here at Control Chaos do not condone Ann Arbor's statement.
We are Control Chaos never endorse anything that Ann Arbor says.
Oh my god! And there is the timer being done. We get to call him the F slur, right?
Faster? Oh, he is a fucking fat. Listen. I'm calling Red what he is, an American. We never trust them. They're all fucking stupid.
Oh my god. There he is. He's just now live in Discord. There he is, you fucking fat.
Can you hear me
okay? Yeah, we can hear you. Oh my god. Birth by sleep.
Get to fucking Lauren, man, because I also have to do 100 girlfriends tonight.
Why do you
course
You're doing 100.
No. Why do you always try to put everything at once at one day? What the fuck?
Wait. The chapter. We had a 2-week break. We haven't had a chapter in 2 weeks, and the chapter fucking dropped at 10 p.m. last night. Okay, I was so fucking mad. I was like, as I'm about to go to bed, I'm like, of course.
Of course. Here's the chapter. Why are you doing 100 girlfriends at once, Red? You already have one girlfriend.
Yeah, I got to do 100 whole girlfriends tonight. It's gonna be a lot. I've saved up. I haven't nutted in a week. I'm ready.
You're buying that TikTok snake oil bullshit. Getting the most voluminous loads.
The Alex Jones vitality pills. No, I get them
now
straight
owned by
Alex
the
Jones.
Onion.
Yeah, dude, the Onion should sell vitality pills. I think that'd be pretty funny.
Hilarious.
The fake news pills over here. Jesus Christ, what are we
Fake news.
We are only talking about Red sticking his dick into 100 different women. All right.
Yeah, and we have to vigorous. I said vigorous HIV testing beforehand. Clearly, obviously.
Literally.
You got to queue outside your room.
I am praying for your dick that it doesn't fall off, it doesn't break. Because one thing is sure, I would never do something idiotic like that.
No, like even I have my hoeing limits.
Imagine spending time with women. That's already bad.
No.
Why would you spend time with women? Why would you spend time with women when you could talk to your boys about Kingdom Hearts lore?
Literally correct. Literally true. Women are
Oh my god. I'm here pouring my drink, so it is officially time to start talking about the most convoluted to this point game.
Max is just not wanting to let me talk about my misogyny.
No, exactly. I'm trying to pivot past misogyny here.
German misogyny goes hard.
Yeah, imagine. I'm just saying that I do not deserve rights like any Americans.
I forgot. I forgot that like you guys you call it Deutschland there, right?
Yeah, Deutschland.
That's just crazy. I always forget that like Japan doesn't call Japan Japan. They call it like Nippon or Nihon or whatever. Yeah, and then fucking Germany doesn't call Germany Germany. It calls it fucking Deutschland. That's just, that came up yesterday.
Germans were the barbarians who lived here during like Roman time. That's why it was like spread around the world that we are called Germans.
I
think the name Deutschland is not even 100 years old. I think it was changed after World War I or II.
Like a lot of things were changed after that. All right, lore me up.
Let's start. We are starting. Let's go. Alright, it's nighttime. The stars are shining. It's a beautiful. It's a clear sky. You can see all of those stars.
Is that actually the weather over there?
No, that's on Disney Island. It's raining for me.
Okay, yeah, it's cloudy as fuck over here.
Oh, the next typhoon is going to hit America. Good to know. I wish. You can only wish. I know. So like it's you see a fucking guy in a fucking brown coat carrying another person like a sandbag on his shoulder.
Okay.
He throws the child at the tree. Where there are tree always found, and we zoom into the person that was thrown at the tree, and you see the face of Roxas in it.
Oh.
The child raises unconsciously his hand, and a keyblade appears in his hand. The man who threw him at the tree turns around, sees the keyblade, and says like, "Oh, I didn't expect that." And it's like an old man with a brown coat, and we move forward. And um, how do you say it if you don't know how much time we are moving forward?
Uh, un. How much time we are moving forward? Is there like one word for that? Unclear, I guess, like an unclear amount of time.
Undetermined time.
Yeah. That's the one.
Undetermined time. We are moving forward. We see the same guy running to the test ground where his friends are waiting for him. He finds a keyblade. His keyblade is like turned back. And like he's like edgy and shit like that. He looks exactly like Roxas, except for like cringy clothing. And that's the clothes that Sigma, Sniper Boy, saw on Shion when he looked at her face. Because as you remember me saying, he didn't see Sora, he didn't see Pyro, he didn't see Roxas, he saw a Roxas lookalike. And that is this guy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yes. He's going straight to the field because like he comes. It's already late and he doesn't want to see like the meteor shower. But on the move way where I can still do a little bit of training and cardio. This is where like we learn like the mechanics of this game. We learn that this is the worst playable game of the fucking series. I wish I would be joking, but I'm not.
So it's pretty bad gameplay wise.
Gameplay wise, I have rated it the worst of all the series.
Tragic. And this was a mobile game? Was it mobile?
This was a PSP game.
Oh jeez. Oh yeah, because you only got one fucking analog stick. That shit pissed me off.
Yeah. We are getting to the second worst game because that's the next game in the. Because the next game is the second worst game in the world. I'm so happy. So when we get to the place where the meteor shows, and we are meeting our friends, Terra and Aqua. And like we are getting like really like human interactions between the three, because those three were written like pure human and like really relatable, where we have like sayings like, "You two would make the awkward of brothers." The writing of this game is horrible.
So it's just
really is.
What happened?
Like,
Was the main guy like less involved, or did he just fucking fuck
it's
up?
where they start trying to tie like the past, the present, and the future all together.
I don't even think that's the problem. I think just the human interaction between like the main characters is just
And
worse.
yes, very much.
Oh man.
Like most people, not one of them feel as human as any character prior to the series, and we had characters with zero emotions who felt more like human beings than those three.
Oh jeez. Oof.
It's like literally you have like saying like, I think you two would make awkward brothers. Am I right? And everybody's laughing.
Oh god, yeah. Fucking horrible dialogue is the worst. Have we talked about murder drones with you before? Digital Circus. That company also has a show called Murder Drones, and I tried to watch the first episode, and it's all like awkward teenage moment. Am I right? And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
it's
horrible dialogue. Literally destroys
it's
a lot of
It's essentially like the Marvel dialogue of "Yes, it's happening now."
Sora's
The thing
like
is
he's
happening
right behind.
now.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
On your left. On your left. That kind of shit.
That
But
just happened.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So like when like Terra and Ventus fight, when Aqua and Ventus try to like showcase more of the gameplay of like how fighting is, then Aqua gives all of the other to a charm, but it's like formed like a star. It's inspired by the Papu shooters from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh,
So they are always connected with three together. And next
that's
day,
nice.
when we skip to the next day, and this is where the Mark of Mastery is going to be held. Because Terra and Aqua are going to become Keyblade Masters. 10 minutes
Remember the
after.
Ooh.
name of that test because it will be important. The
Yeah,
Mark of Mastery.
10 minutes after we meet them, they're turning to Masters. Zera, who saved the multiverse twice already, is not a
Oh,
Master.
I see what's happening. This is like fucking Bonkai and Bleach, where it's like it's rare, and then like everyone gets them.
Yeah. So the Mark of Mastery is being held by Master Eraqus. His name is just Square backwards.
Very
That's
cool.
the company that made the game.
It's like Yensid is Disney backwards. Yensid is also being named here as the master, also a Keyblade master, who trained Mickey. Like Disney is a Keyblade master and Square is a Keyblade master.
You know what would be a fucking baller move to like have fucking reincarnated Walt Disney himself in these games as like a villain?
That would be so
That
badass.
happens in the Nazi world, okay? It's
Yeah.
in Kingdom Hearts 4 because
You know
it's
how
the real
sick that
world.
would be? Like the fucking like theory that his head is frozen or whatever. Like they
Yeah.
fucking like discover his frozen head and it like starts floating and like tentacles come out of it and shit.
He's just literally the dark side heartless because of all
Yes,
the hate
Yeah.
that's in his heart.
I would love that.
Yeah. So the Mark of Mastery is being done by Master Eraqus and Master Xehanort. And Xehanort is of course the name of Ansem and is the real human version of Ansem, the first antagonist, and Xandas, the antagonist of game 2. So he's the human version of them, of those two.
Oh
So we
man,
know.
there's so many. It's interesting how like every character has like fucking three not really, but like there's Sora, then there's Roxas, and then you're telling me there's a Roxas lookalike. It's like Jesus Christ.
Like we have a meme in this series where it's like either you're Xehanort or you're Zora because there's no in between in this game. And I mean it, and you will realize how fucking true that meme is.
Wow.
It's crazy because like once you get like through the collection, if you're playing the series through the collection of the games, the 1.5 and 2.5 stuff that most people are experiencing this for
Plus
the first time
2.8.
at 2.8. We don't want to count 2.8. That's where time travel comes in. That's where we got
Oh
a
no.
fucking movie in there.
Don't worry, we
Okay.
As a reminder, Disney has Doctor Who streaming rights now, so Doctor Who Kingdom Hearts World, please.
We can have fucking American Dad, okay? We can have Family Guy.
Fucking, they walk in and they're like, "This boss is supposed to be the fucking hardest boss." It's Roger, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking Roger the alien, and to beat the level, you gotta beat like 7 of his personas for different boss phases.
That's
Make that a
excellent.
reality.
That would be so fucking
Um,
hilarious.
but
But yeah, we
think
get.
about it. The Xenomorph Queen is technically a Disney
Bro,
princess
They
now.
own everything now, bro. We could do so much. Deadpool could be in there.
I think that's where they draw the line because the fucks per minute for Deadpool is too high.
Let's just come on, guys. You know what? My favorite thing is when they do that, like, oh, the series is going to grow up with its fans. So let's be real. Kingdom Hearts 4 could be M. We'll make it M.
Going from E10 plus to an M-rated game is crazy work.
Let
Though.
Sora say fuck, and also let Sora fuck is what I'm saying.
I completely agree with both of those.
There's going to be a 30-minute cutscene of Sora plowing Kyrie.
I saw he's looking like a little fucking sexy twink in 4, so let it happen.
No.
depressed
What's
and stuff.
happened? Soriku is going to be canon, and Sora is a bottom.
Depression makes people hot. I don't know if you noticed this.
What the? We have different tastes in people.
Yeah, I like.
Clip that.
I like androgyny. Androgyny's hot. So you give me a fucking femboy twink, I'm all
I
about
do
it.
not like. If you have depression, you are not hot. Remember
Well,
this.
in real life, hold on, wait. In real life, yes. I'm talking like fictional characters though. Like fictional characters, like going through their angst arc,
Christ.
objectively hot.
Like-
Tell me I'm wrong.
You are wrong.
Fuck.
Like we
All
only,
right.
you're only hot in fiction if you go to your BDSM phase.
Sora in Gimp gear.
But you get to fuck the depression out of them when they're depressed. It's hot. Like, oh, you're gonna sit there and be quiet and shit. Well, not when I fucking force a moan out of you. Like, it's hot.
Like me and Red are not allowed to be in the same fucking call. Also, same is about Vex and me. Maybe I am the problem. But
No,
Vex-
we're all the problem.
Hey!
That's stupid. That's stupid. I am just the solution to the problem. I'm
Yeah.
a medicine. I am the Trump for America. Wait, what?
No.
Hey, Trump is the solution to the problem that is called America. He's going to destroy the country and everybody's going to be happy.
Everyone thought that last time.
Except for Americans, but we do not care about Americans. They don't deserve rights.
I don't even want to, honestly, dude. I'm done talking about politics. I just want to fucking keep my head down and live. That's all.
Anyway.
Moving on.
So, like, the mark of mastery.
That's all.
Anyway.
Moving on.
That was like the mark of mastery.
That's all.
Anyway.
Moving on.
That was like the mark of mastery. 1 second. The stream was muted. So, like, the mark of mastery is pretty easy. I'm sorry about my chat. I know you heard that. But it's easy. Here are 10 balls of pure light.
Damn.
Just beat those balls out.
That's a lot of balls.
I want to repeat. Zora saved the multiverse twice at this point. He's not a master. Boss just need to beat up 10 balls and that's it.
Dude.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
You gotta beat up 10 balls, but also it's to prove your control and all of your emotions and all this.
So
blah,
who
blah, blah,
fucking
blah, blah,
who?
blah.
Wait. So who fucking arbitrarily decides what makes someone a master? Who's in control of that?
Who makes the test. And in this case, Error Quiz. Zora doesn't have
So-
a teacher, so he has nobody to do the test for.
Oh my god. Does Sora at least become 1 in 3?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
So like, but the balls of light are being tainted by darkness by somebody, and we are not cutting to Xander mysteriously waving his hand right before they turn to darkness. We do not do that. But the walls are being corrupted by darkness and are now attacking the people, not just floating around. And one of them attacks Ventus, who's not part of the exam. And now you get to awesome choice. Who do you want to play as? Terra, Ventus, or Aqua?
You're asking me? Like that's an actual choice or no?
That's an actual choice. You need to play through this game 3 times.
Oh my god.
Can I what's the worst gameplay wise?
Well, each story is about 6 hours, by the way.
All right. Well, I'm walking up to my house, so I'm being muted, but I am listening to you. So keep talking. I'll unmute. I'm unmute in like a minute.
Yeah, I'm not giving you a choice anyways. We are doing all 3 at the same time.
That's fine. Oh,
Because
thank
they all
God, thank God.
commingle.
Fucking summarize this. Give me the cliff notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all commingle, and then the like branching path at the end kind of plays into all of them at the same time. So
So like all of them go to the same worlds, just during different times, or sometimes even during the same times. Or meet each other. But like the thing is just versus Terra, then Ventus, and Edward and Aqua. Aqua should always be the last character you play as.
even I'll agree with that as the Aqua Stan here.
It has nothing to do with my hate against Aqua. It's because like the ant, you know what happens.
Exactly.
So like we start, all 3 of them fight against the balls. We beat the balls because the balls are not balling.
The funny thing here is like when we go through this exam, like obviously we know a bit from what we saw at the end of the secret ending, right?
Yeah.
So we realize, like, eventually all of that shit's gonna tie in retrospect. Back then, we didn't know that. So now, based on the costume designs alone of these characters, we're like, oh, this is the game where shit's supposed to make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like all of those three characters are the characters from the secret ending in Kingdom Hearts 2. We know Kingdom Hearts 2 secret ending is them three fighting against old man Xehanort, who is like judging the exam and like corrupting the worlds of darkness. Allegedly.
But theoretically speaking.
Mm, definitely not. So like it ends after we fighting the bots who are not balling. It's Aqua versus Terra. Both need to fight each other. Just to like showcase, haha, you are not falling to darkness even if you are fighting a threat that's like bad and shit. Terra fails, Terra shows darkness, so only Aqua gets to become a master. Keyblade Master Aqua. The worst character in the series.
Best character in the series.
We'll get to that point. No, never. Listen,
Technically speaking, out of all of these, she's still the best written.
I disagree. I think it's Ventus and literally only for Unique Frost.
You mean Sleepy Boy, who was technically dead for like 3/4 of the fucking franchise?
No, I'm talking about Ventus, the murderer who, in canon, killed people. Human people who are part of the line. We'll get to that.
You like him because he's an edgy fuck.
Sorry, I am listening. I'm just starting dinner real quick because
we know.
hungry. But I'm here. I'm here.
I know. So like we have this fight and like Terra couldn't control his darkness because darkness is evil. The same darkness that Rico uses and has already proven no, darkness is not inherently evil. Because like, Ricky uses like
Think Hollow Ichigo, by the way.
But like Terra uses darkness, so he's bad, so he's not he didn't pass the exam. So like we are going we are after that, like those three disperse. Terra is the big Dacre, the big sad, because he's not a master. Aqua is the big happy because she's a master. And Ventus is like, you didn't let Big Brother Terra pass, you are evil. And it's like pouting that the little brother shitstain he is in this game. Like I said, worst written game of the series. And like we move on. We are moving on. We Master Araquis is being notified by Yensid that a new threat is going to the multiverse. It's called Unworse. Yeah, big bad. And
I can't even with the naming conventions of monsters at this point.
Wait, what was it named?
Getting Unverse. And then we get the Dream Eaters and Dream Drop Distance. I'm like, come on.
So then
Dream Eaters. Well, hold on. Dream Eaters objectively goes hard.
It definitely goes. We'll get to the Dream Eaters because we like them in this house.
They're cute as shit, but fuck.
So like the Unverse, we'll get to that, but those are not Heartless, those are not Nobodies, those are like a third faction. Have fun.
They're meaningless.
You're meaningless.
No, he's right. They are meaningless. Sorry, no.
Damn it.
They are right. They are meaningless. And like Araquis sends out Aqua because she's a master, and Terra because Terra gets another chance to prove himself that he's not part of the darkness. During this time, right before he gets the mission, Terra talks with Xehanort, and Xehanort talks to him like, yeah, darkness is like good and stuff, like it's the cool, edgy shit. All the cool kids do it. Araquis is just a boomer, he's not ready for the new stuff.
This is literally the quality of writing in this game, by the way.
I feel insulted. I made it better.
Yikes.
And like during this time, Ventus in his room, he has like a wooden key like as a toy. Somebody in his room what the actual fuck, this hurts my ears.
Yeah, he's opening bags of like veggies, I would assume.
Oh, how'd you know it was veggies? Damn, boy.
We are all knowing, Brad. We are
Because
all
I know
impressive.
you actually try to eat somewhat healthy, unlike
Yeah, because
some of
otherwise
us
I'll
here.
fucking kill myself. I feel it when I don't eat veggies. My body
I love
revolts.
veggies. I've eaten an apple during the 7-hour D&D session today.
Hell yeah.
I have literally just ate my DoorDash, and I'm drinking like black rum, not even dark rum. It's Kraken Black.
Children, eat like me and Red. Do not eat like Vex.
Yeah, well,
No,
Vex. All I've ever seen them eat is fucking chicky nuggies and lemon pepper.
They never said about eating anything else. So I believe him.
I literally have B-dubs lemon pepper wings delivered to my fucking room here. I hate that Red was accurate today.
Oh, every time. That's all. I used to go over there all the time to edit and shit. That's all you ever ate?
So anyways, like...
I get it, though. I respect it. I know you have things where, like, everything makes your tummy hurt. So, like, why eat anything else when you find a thing that doesn't make your tummy hurt?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, like, yeah. Ventus meets a random boy in his room. The random boy says, your friends are going to leave you. If you are not walking with them, they will die. And Ventus says, no, they won't. I won't let that happen. Then go after him. No, I don't listen to you, but I'm going to walk after them.
So by this point, we still haven't went to the first Disney World, and we have already had like 4 different lore drops for this, which is insane to think about, because by this point we've already had a tutorial and we've had an in-game, like world, like in the actual like Kingdom Hearts side of the universe, right, instead of like the Disney side. But during all of this, we have explored fucking nothing. By the way. We have done realistically nothing other than that intro portion where we select a character.
To be fair, we also talked a lot about balling.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
But I'm just meaning in the actual game, like, we have done fucking nothing, and we have already consumed the better part of an hour of the 6 hours that is each individual story.
yeah. So, like, we walk after them. Like, Terra Aqua decide, alright, let's go, let's kill off the Unworth. So Terra can prove himself because he's better than them. And so Terra leaves first. Ventus sees Terra leave and flies right after him. Here we see both of them kind of like equipped like an armor. Terra has the same armor as Lingering Will, the secret boss of Kingdom Hearts 2. What? How can that be? So you want to tell me this game does not play in the future, like the ending secret cutscene said it was, but no, it plays in the past.
Ooh, what a twist!
What a twist! And
Twists!
and Ventus goes into his armor and transforms his Keyblade. They all can like transform their Keyblades into like vehicles. Terra turns his into like a jet ski that can like fly through space, and Ventus transforms his Keyblade into like a surfboard.
So remember the gummy missions? Yeah, that's this here, essentially.
We do not have gummy missions in this game.
Yeah. But like the travel stuff, right? From world to world. Like
Yeah.
you see the little dude on the fucking vehicle that is the Keyblade. Yeah.
Replaced with cummy missions.
And the gummy missions are like fun in Kingdom Hearts 2. So this is a downgrade.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you're rendering on like a glorified Razer processor at this point.
So like yeah, Aqua sees this and runs like after those people because like Ventus is not allowed to leave this island, this world. Go after him, bring him back. He's not allowed to leave. Like the Zoomers have bad opinions. They are not allowed to go to outside of the World Wide Web. bring
You're
it
lucky
back.
the Zoomer isn't in this call. He'd be
I
screaming at you.
I'm
We have
also
a Zoomer?
Oh, right.
Sadly,
You
I am born
technically are.
2000 and count as a Zoomer. I know. I am extremely sorry for that.
Boo. But you're not an iPad kid. You're not.
That's more alpha.
Yeah.
What was that, Rat?
The iPad kids are more Gen Alpha than Gen Z, I think.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like, but Brad, do I sound like a Gen Z kid?
It's hard. The Germanness kind of makes it hard to tell because like I only know like stereotypes about generations from my culture. I don't really know what goes on over there.
The cultures are mixing more together to like.
That's true.
everybody
Yeah.
having internet access. So yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, nothing stood out to me about you as like being like cringe or anything.
I am like.
Other than liking Dark Souls, you know.
Listen, unlike you, liking Dark Souls is just a feature, not a trait. Your
Oh, damn.
personality trait is liking Aqua, nothing else. So please don't give me anything back.
I mean, fuck. Can't argue. He got you.
Did you see me arguing?
that's true. He really took that, or they really took that.
Like I have my face cursed, I can fight for myself. Anyways, moving on. So like yeah.
I did not buy a booby mouse pad of Aqua.
Is that the? No, I'm thinking of the 2B one that your fucking cat
Yeah.
licked the asshole of. Remember that?
She really did.
Shion has canonically eaten out 2B in Vex's house.
What? Shion in Kingdom Hearts would do the same. I think she would do me. I mean, I would. Have you seen her?
No,
Yeah.
same. The cat has my taste, and I don't even really eat ass.
Sorry, I'm like Gen Z. I need to be like against sexuality and shit like that. I mean, how dare you like give your cat ass to eat? That's like extremely hypersexual. And you're like sexualizing your cat with that and shit like that.
No. The cat, he did not. They did not fucking present it to Shion. Shion fucking sought it out.
She really
not
did.
hiding it, was presenting it. I mean, that's.
I have a video of it somewhere, but no, it was because I think it was because Vex spilled like an energy drink, like something sweet, on the ass mouse pad, and then like the cat was just licking it, and not knowing what it was doing.
Hilarious.
Pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it was definitely some blueberry Red Bull on that.
Moving on from eating ass, because that's something we do in private,
The best
not on
topic.
stream.
Yeah, subscribe to the OnlyFans for that content. We'll pull a Cottontail VA here.
Listen. My OnlyFans is open for everybody. For just a $2 subscription, you can see a lot of my feed pics. Wait, what?
Mine is $5.
Listen, I have 5-star rated feed pics on WikiFeed, alright?
Damn.
Hey, you're part of that club.
Listen, I'm like a top dog over there, right?
That's impressive.
There is absolutely no monetization on this video.
As if we ever monetize.
Every single Kingdom Hearts thing is monetized.
Yes,
well, what are you
it is,
making?
Red.
3 cents? Also, where's my cut?
Shut the fuck up, I get everything. You are just here listening to me rambling.
I think I deserve some compensation. For going through this.
Monetization comes from your Hisoka video, Red.
Yeah.
So moving on. So like Aqua sees Ventus running away, running to the World Wide Web, and she says, "You are a minor. You are not allowed to go to porn sites." So she's turning her Keyblade into like her vehicle. I don't even know how to start describing hers.
Can't. You just can't.
It's a pogo stick. Let's just talk the pogo stick.
I'm
Fair
sorry.
enough.
What's a pogo stick? I missed that.
Aqua's like Keyblade vehicle thing.
Does she fucking bounce on her Keyblade?
No, but I think it's funny if we're just going to explain it as a pogo stick.
Damn.
Let me see if I can pull a picture of it up.
So like all
Ann Arbor talks.
all three like go on to like the different Disney worlds. We'll start with three. Everybody starts like in a different Disney world, but let's start with only one important. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Like Terra lands there first. He meets Maleficent. You know, the person Sarah killed. She's like a bad witch. Terra meets her. In front of him is like, is it Snow White with? No, Snow White is different. It's not Maleficent.
It's Cinderella.
Cinderella, thank you. We are going to go with Cinderella. Me and my Disney knowledge is not that good because I fucking hate Disney.
Copy image. It's gonna be a mod stuff. The mod VC
Bro, Kingdom
thing.
Hearts must be so good for you to hate Disney and still like have it be your favorite game. That's crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Mod VC. That is fucking Aqua's vehicle, by the way.
Try to describe it, please.
Let me take a look.
It looks like something you would draw for a cyber sigilism tattoo.
Where did you send it?
Mod VC.
Mod VC is the voice channel we're in.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a
I'm in
text
mod
portion
stuff
to it.
and it's not there. What are you talking about?
Mod voice chats have their own chat logs. I am the only one who does not use them because I find them boring as
Oh,
well.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Welcome to 24.
You know what? I can make that phallic somehow.
No, you could.
100%
It wouldn't even be challenged. You know.
So like Terra meets Maleficent. Maleficent talks with Terra and talks about like, yeah, I have Max Xehanort. He told me about the Keyblades. And like he told me that you, a master Keyblade master, can release hearts. And if you want to become a master, you need to prove that you are so as strong as Keyblade master. Release Cinderella's heart. Not even hiding that she is evil and having evil intentions behind it. What do you think Terra, a smart, good guy, would do?
Fall for whatever the fuck
He
is
doesn't
going on.
fall for her. She jumps into the trap and releases Cinderella's heart. He's not even questioning it. He says, "You are evil. I believe you. Let's go." And I release it for her.
Awesome, great.
Smart characters here only.
Smart.
After that, he walks down, beats like a giant unverse in the form of like a loom. And that's Terra's visit to this world. Next one to go there is Ventus. Ventus meets the Seven Dwarfs. He's playing catch with them. He's catching all of them because he's like Ventus and shit like that. He then goes to the forest. He meets not the Seven Dwarfs. What the fuck? I'm always like getting my
So
it's Ventus. Ventus meets like the fairies in the Cinderella world because like the fairies are like good guys and shit like that.
So let me correct ourselves here before.
Thank
We
you.
get
That's
corrected
good.
in the comments. It is Sleeping Beauty, not Cinderella. I got my generic ass blonde princesses.
It's the bitch that gives her the bad apple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the fucking
Because the villains of
Angelina
Cinderella
Jolie.
were just her. Because the villains of Cinderella were just her bitch ass stepsisters.
Because like we first have three
Sorry.
birds. It's Sleeping Beauty, it's Cinderella, and it's like Snow White. Both of the three birds and both of the three we are mixing up. No,
Yeah.
like
Sorry, I got my generic blonde bimbos mixed up.
No.
Okay.
You make everything right. Making mistakes makes people correct us in the comments. And that's good for the algorithm.
Hell yeah.
So like.
But yeah.
The next one entering Sleeping Beauty's world is Ventus. Ventus meets up with fairies. He's going to like, that bitch is bad. She doesn't have a heart. Let's go bring it back. And like here, the fairies go to like Maleficent's castle. There, he fights the castle. He meets Maleficent. Maleficent fights with him. He wins. Maleficent says something like, "Yeah, Terra fixed his heart because he like knows I am evil and said he's supporting me." Ventus said like, "You are a liar. Terra would never do that." And then Aqua comes and he's like, "Oh shit, my babysitter. I need to flee." And he flees.
What a bitch!
Aqua comes and there's like, Ventus, Terra would never do something like that. No, go home. Alright, I'll go home, and he never goes home. And Akka fights Maleficent and said, even if Terra freed his heart, you must have tricked him. He would never do something as bad as that on his own accord. With us knowing he did this on his own accord.
Yeah.
Sorry, were you asking a question? Say again.
No, I have not asked a question.
Oh,
It's like
all right.
Aqua telling Maleficent, Terra would never do something so horrible. You have manipulated him, and she being like, yeah, I didn't manipulate him, and we know she didn't. We know as best she did not manipulate him. It's just Terra is just bad in general. So like, then with the Prince Charming, I don't fucking know how he's called in Sleeping Beauty. Random generic Disney prince here put here. He and Aquano go back and fight Maleficent in her dragon form, and they beat her. Let's go. One for the team. So Maleficent is just a punching bag for like every Kingdom Hearts original character, by the way.
Yeah. She get her ass beat in the original fucking Kingdom Hearts. She becomes like a plot device for the entirety of like every Kingdom Hearts
game.
since then, and now she is like fucking a punching bag again.
How does she fight?
She turns into a dragon and breathes green fire because green is evil.
Does anything with like the poison apple happen or no?
No. Like it happened before the characters entered this world.
Gotcha.
So like this happens then. In the other words, I'm only going to talk about the important stuff, aka when the characters meet each other or like something new about themselves.
Otherwise, we will be here for 75 fucking years.
Yes.
Because we're playing through the same world 3 times and then having an epilogue.
So like I always give the abridged versions because abridging is funny. And I'm like a funny boy who's doing funny things.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Sorry.
Thank you for like an outdated
R.I.P. Codeman.
Didn't you get a new one like fucking 2 months ago?
Yeah. But he deleted the channel.
What?
He deleted
Really?
the
I missed
whole
that.
ass channel.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm serving dinner right now, so I'll be on mute, but I'm still listening. I'll be back in a sec.
Have fun eating.
I'm not gonna be mute on the whole time I'm eating. I'm just like serving it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I find it horrible that English people do not have like a word for like, yeah, let's start eating. Like every other culture has something like that. But that's something not Kingdom Hearts related, so we won't talk about that. So like yeah, going to Cinderella's world, we have like Ventus helping Jacques build the dress for Cinderella, and the boss for him is the cat. Jacques is the mice, by the way. Then we have
Do we want to talk about the awkward ass mechanics that we're going to be learning throughout this? Because like we have the command deck again.
We already talked about it, but the count is the only fun implementation of it. This is arguably the worst implementation in the whole franchise.
Right. But it's just weird, like sacrificing slots and everything for items too.
I mean, we did that too, but we coded just. The difference here is 90% of your damage will come to the command deck. Those are uncancel. You cannot cancel the animations from the commands, so you are stuck if you do something like that.
And you could lose said combo or said,
like we have like the same abilities where like if you're on a combo, you won't die, but no, we're going to kill you while you're doing a command, and no, it doesn't trigger because you are never stuck in a combo, so you will always die using this command. And shit like that. It's the worst implementation. 90% of the damage comes from them, and like you have so many commands that just make you invincible during the time. just as many as kill you, but like they are all horribly designed. Like it's
Yeah.
by far the worst implementation. And people literally modded the recode implementation, a recode command system into this game just to make it bearable.
Yeah, and it makes sense because like as much as I clown on like how recoded is in the actual lore, essentially like you're going through Jiminy's journal, you have the better version of the command on a DS game versus a PSP game, which the PSP is arguably the more powerful of the systems.
Yeah, it does not make you feel like recoded feels like it was made on the more powerful system compared to Birth by Sleep, and that is just simply wrong. But it makes it feel like that.
Exactly.
That just tells you how horrible optimized the game for the PSP was.
And I guess it makes sense because you also had like the ad hoc version of this, limiting it versus like actual functional multiplayer, right? But there was no multiplayer aspect of this game, so there's really no need for them to put any limitation unless there was something that was scrapped along the way when they were making this game, which
Yeah.
I'm not privy to, unless you are. Was there
No.
like a multiplayer that version they were say like
So like the
why?
PSP version had like a multiplayer version for Birth by Sleep, and that was cancelled in every re-release. And that was extremely laggy from what I saw. And people liked it for what it is, but it never had like mainstream appeal.
Gotcha.
That's
So,
also the same reason why it never was brought back. Especially just this game is not fun to play.
yeah.
But yeah, like so, Cinderella. Like the only thing is we meet like Aqua Terra meet themselves here, and like Terra's like saying like yeah sometimes I do bad stuff, sometimes I do good stuff, like I'm so awesome, shit like that. I'm such a deep and character who's always in thought and shit like that, always questioning if I did the right stuff or not. And Aqua's saying like yeah bro, I feel you, I believe you, I know you are a good person, just don't do stupid shit again. And he's going to do stupid shit again. Just you wait. And Aqua's going to say, don't do stupid shit again. Because she doesn't learn from her own mistakes. Because she's even worse than Terra.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
That's like their meeting, when this happens, Aqua's always the last one who enters any of those three worlds. With Terra and Ventus like being always like switching who enters the world first. And like the Seven Dwarfs, the Seven Dwarfs is interesting because like this is the evil queen tells
All right, I'm back, horse.
welcome back. The evil queen
Look at this fucking immaculate, well balanced Vex. Could never imagine. Could never be me. Could never be him. Could never be them. Look at all those veggies.
hilarious. Oh, I do not like broccoli.
I can fuck with broccoli as long as there's some shit on it.
It has zero taste.
Yeah. I'd rather something with zero taste than something with bad taste.
I get you, but like 80% of stuff have zero taste.
you read 100 Girlfriends, you have no taste.
You are. I know you're memeing because that shit fire.
That shit is not fine, that shit is cringe. I've cancelled that series after like 20 chapters.
It's literally so good.
I've stopped
Give
reading
me
the shit.
Rui Dragon.
Yes. I ended 100 girlfriends after like the first or second girlfriend wanted to commit suicide. And
What's wrong with that? I love a good suicide arc.
She didn't commit it. She didn't finish it.
Yeah, well, the tagline of that series is the harem series where no one loses. It's a wholesome series.
Yeah. I do not like wholesome series except Ruri Dragon.
Yeah, Rui Dragon, best wholesome series.
Thank you. So like yeah, doing this like Snow White thing, Terra's like talks with the evil queen. He learns like, oh no, I should kill that princess because she's like evil and shit. Alright, I will do that. He leaves Snow White and realizes, oh, she's a nice girl. Wait, I've already committed a crime, killing the Sleeping Beauty. Let me not do this shit again. So he walks back and says like, I won't do this because that's evil.
Evil.
And so the evil queen says, yeah, but what if I would do it? Would you stop me? No, I wouldn't. That would be evil hurting you. and he leaves.
Well, I see what you mean. All of these characters are fucking stupid. I see what you mean.
Yeah, and so he leaves, and the evil queen poisons Snow White because why shouldn't
I-
she?
I love that, dude. Like, I was watching Vosh play Metal Gear Rising, and like, one of the characters. Have you ever watched or played Metal Gear Rising?
I've seen a few clips of it.
That's the one where you're raiding and shit.
Yeah, I know.
And there's a part where one of the villains is like getting under Raiden's skin, like, and he's doing the classic like, "You're no better than us. Think of all those soldiers you've killed." And it's like, yeah, well, that's what happens in a war, man. Like, yeah. And I remember the guy I was watching play was like, you could make the same argument against like fighting Nazis. Like, oh, look at all the people you killed. They were just sucked into it. They didn't want to do that. It's just, yeah, I hate characters that fall for that fucking moral quandary.
Yeah, like I don't. I won't do it. This was like the whole topic of my One Piece Marine D&D campaign. With the antagonist being like at the end, like, who the fuck cares? I don't know you. I do not care if you die.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's tough. I think. Sorry, I'm chewing. My bad. I don't know. I think like, if if it's soldier v soldier in a war, you gotta do what you gotta do. I think if you're like, but Marines are a little bit more like cops though. So I think there's a different dynamic when you're like a cop patrolling a street. Like you don't need to go like, if someone like
You don't need to
steals
go
an
full
apple-
American in inner city.
Yeah, if
know?
someone steals like an
Yeah.
apple from a stand, you don't need to be like fucking kill him.
No. But
He's got a dog. Kill him and the dog.
Thankfully, not every one of my players wanted to do something. Only one would have killed the thief. The 3 others would have paid for the thief. Because that's what good people do.
Yeah, like balancing the moral dilemma of like the aspect of war is always a challenge, and we'll get to that in a little bit eventually. But
In Kingdom
like,
Hearts.
the Keyblade War is a thing.
We will get to it. So like, anyways, so like Terra just leaves, letting Snow White be poisoned. Snow White's being poisoned. Ventus meets with some dwarves, plays catch with them. Ventus, after that, meets Snow White, brings Snow White to like the cottage right before she's getting poisoned. Aqua gets there and saves the day again because Aqua needs to clean up after like the 2 idiots doing their thing.
Yeah. See, the logic in this that a lot of people put into it is like the plot of the movie still had to happen for a lot of these because obviously the rights to the movie are needed, right? So obviously, the poison apple has to take place. Obviously, Sleeping Beauty has to sleep. Obviously, Cinderella has to fight with the sisters. Blah 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 blah. You have to hit those plot points to actually use the movies and the stories, right?
Yeah, you're probably right.
But at the same time, like it led to some of the worst writing, like you're seeing in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. And it's hard to balance like the characters that these turn into versus where they started from this god awful writing here.
So you're
where
saying these characters end up being kind of awesome in like later games?
Yes.
That's
No.
cool.
Like,
Oh.
at one point, Aqua turns, we'll get to that, but Aqua turns like evil, and then she's like.
Listen, Auntie Aqua can fucking step on me any day.
And she becomes like literally goth and like edgy and shit like that.
Oh,
damn
damn.
right.
You understand that's Vex's whole thing, right?
I know, but it's like and this is the first time she gets a personality, but then she becomes a good guy again. She loses all of her personality again.
Vex,
I can
unironic.
fix her.
I feel like
Canonically make her worse.
Vex was the entire audience for Life is Strange, and it was just because Chloe was in it.
I believe that. I believe that every day, every second of my life.
I have done nothing but shit on the last 2 games.
But you played the last 2 games.
I did.
Me
See?
and Red have not played any of them.
No, Red literally played through one of them on the stream.
No, but
I have proof of that.
But
I was held hostage. He made me do it for a stream.
I know, I was in the stream. I saw you being held hostage. I saw the gun being held to your head.
I did not literally hold a gun to his head. Bullshit,
There was a gun
motherfucker.
in that room. The implications were there.
Most is just the left lying again on the media. Anyways, moving on. So like, yeah, Aqua's was like a big sister.
Never forget the bowl of condoms, chat. Never forget the bowl of
Oh, the
condoms.
condom bowl. Is that still on our YouTube? I hope it is. We gotta go
It
back.
is.
We put the condom bowl in the fucking thumbnail. I remember that.
You also
I
put like the
believe we
clit
did.
bullet into the thumbnail.
Clip bullet was fire.
Cum wall, clip bullet, and condom bowl. My 3 marks on
All of our
society.
fucking humor is 2 words.
What is? Why am I talking with you guys? Like, I could like become a better person. I could learn more,
Oh
learn
my
more about life,
God.
about science. But no, I'm spending time with those 2 people and talking.
You
about
love us. Let's be real.
I love. Maybe I love you, but I don't love Vex. That's sure.
I know.
So,
You loathe me. I'm the equivalent of a hate fuck once a week.
Damn. Hot.
listen, the worst part is that I understand you on a mental level. That's like the worst part of the shit. It's, for the chat,
Oh.
everybody knows, like, I am the worst version of Vex. Like, I am what if you put this crazy to like an 11.
Yeah, German.
Literally German. Hilariously, I know. Anyways, so like, yeah, we do this shit. We went.
I'm sorry, low hanging fruit. I apologize.
And nobody. Why are you sorry? Never say
Oh
you're
no,
sorry. That's
it wasn't
not
even that really. It wasn't a funny joke. If it was funny, it'd be one thing. It wasn't even that funny.
Saying sorry is like a weak person's mindset.
Damn right.
If you unironically believe that, I would never talk to you again.
So
That's cunt energy.
where?
The reason I have a successful relationship is because I have the ability to say sorry, unlike most men.
Yeah. No, literally. Like I find
What the fuck happened to your mic?
Me or Vex?
Oh,
me.
No, it's back. It's back sounded so muffled again for 1 second.
Yeah.
Listen,
I had to
saying
sit
sorry
it down to grab my
is a
drag.
weak person's mindset, alright? Only weak people say sorry. Strong people, like me as a manly man, or like any strong woman I know, we would never say sorry because sorry for weak people. We say, I made the mistake, moving on.
It's like my dad. He would never say sorry. He would just like buy you ice cream. Sorry, I beat your ass yesterday. Here's an ice cream.
I can say I made the mistake and I will do better next time, but I will never be hurt saying sorry.
Bitch behavior.
Literally. I hope everybody realizes this is just a joke, by the way.
I assume so, but I gotta make sure, man. I hate that like toxic masculinity shit so much.
I am a manly man in a manly world, right? I am like the manliest of man.
Are you like 5'6"?
1 second. I am as tall as Ruffy. I'm 5'6", yes.
Ah! I guessed it.
I am the manliest of male, alright?
Hades, knock it off.
Uh-oh.
I beat Hades' ass. Like the Greek Hades, not the cat.
Damn.
Anyways, moving on. The next world, the 4th world where everybody is Radiant Garden, aka Hollow Bastion.
Back here again.
Back again. We do not like this world because this is the world where Merlin lives, and the Merlin is Winnie the Pooh, and we do not like Winnie the Pooh because he is a fucking midget.
Listen.
The hard midget.
That we love our communist overlord, okay?
Listen,
We love Little China Man.
Oh, Jesus.
We're going to get censored with a white screen now for this portion of the video.
The cum censorship.
Listen. Here on Control Chaos we value freedom of speech and freedom of hate.
Yeah, damn right. Freedom of hate.
Your freedom to hate whatever you want.
I'm making fun of the fact that literally in China for Kingdom Hearts
No, I know
3,
what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah, they censored the Winnie the Pooh portion of the game with a white
Because
screen.
people were saying like he looks too much like, or he looks like him or something.
Yes.
That's funny.
South Park had banned episodes where they referenced Winnie the Pooh because of that, by the way.
Yeah, that's so funny because it's like, you're really giving the game away that it actually does hurt your feelings when you do shit like that.
Yeah, you're proving that they hurt you. That's just some
Yeah.
weakness. And a really manly man like me would never show weakness.
I have to go get my idiot cat. 1 second.
Enjoy.
Yeah, so like, Radiant Garden. It's like, let's, you know what? Let's start with Aqua, because her part is like the shortest at the beginning. Aqua sees some Unverse running up the staircase, so you're running after them, you're killing all the Unverse. Um, you see all Unverse circling around a small child, which you need to defend. You, as an avid player who's played every prior Kingdom Hearts game, uh, realize that this small child is a small Kyrie.
Oh.
And we're not going to transform that she originates from this world, so blah blah blah. And so you,
Mm.
as Aqua, yeah, you're protecting Kyrie. During the same, Kyrie touches the Keyblade. That's the explanation, but she can use it later on. I wish I would be joking, but it actually is.
Yep, this is literally the explanation for that.
She touches it as like a baby,
She touches
Or-
it as like a 6-year-old child.
and then in future games she can use it now, and that's why.
Yes. Yes.
Insane.
Because she
See,
touches the
bad
Keyblade.
writing.
You defend her from hardness, and this is the moment where a rogue star falls from the sky in the middle of the day, lands in front of you, and now King Mickey fights with you, who was riding that star.
Oh shit.
Now Mickey and you fight together.
When you wish upon a star.
I was gonna say, is it the star you wish upon?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, he's like on his own Mark of Mastery exam, sent from Sid, traveling through the worlds, fighting one worse. So he's the same as Terra. He and Aqua fight, and before he can, like, he says, I am gosh darn, I am Mickey Mouse, and I will commit genocides in the future, and will commit more in real life. And then he like escaped because the star.
What are workers' rights? I'm here to union bust this motherfucker.
We in this house support unions.
Agreed.
To say one wholesome thing, which I'm serious about for once.
What
My
are
Yeah.
you?
serious take in this whole episode.
That's a good serious take to have.
Thank you.
You wanted attention. Spoiled brat.
Oh, I thought they were talking about me with wanting attention.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I mean, I always want attention. I mean, have you seen
How
me?
dare you have a serious take? Get back to being post-ironic now.
Alright. Union busting is like base and shit like that. I would never allow my workers to form a union. What do they want next, right?
They want a potty break? No, piss in your pants.
I don't care that it's against human rights to forbid you from going to the toilet. I do not care.
Amazon be like.
Sue me true shit and everything if I don't allow you that.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
This has been the post-ironic section.
Thank you. So like yeah, so he teleports away. Like the guards who we know were future members of Organization 13 who are just random bodyguards in brought by sleep. With one of them who is not even getting any lines anymore.
Trying to get the actor for some recording session, probably.
Xardi does not get any lines since like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories days. Since then he has not gotten a single line in any of the games, and he had multiple appearances since.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Did the voice actor die, or is it just like he's that useless?
I do not know. But it's not.
Because you know, like Heihachi from like Tekken didn't get a line until a DLC.
It's like Henshin Han and like Dragon Ball during the Buu arc, and Goku and his friends are back and shit like that.
It's weird,
but
it's whatever.
Yeah.
You know, we've had the same actor for fucking Sora since he was 12, and now he's like in his 30s. So.
Yeah, but like yeah, so like Aqua goes back and sees like a giant Unverse running away, and she's following it. In other words, That's like Aqua's part. Let's moving on to the next one. That's
Disney Town.
Disney Town, Disney Town. No, we are.
The mini
Wait,
game
what the fuck are
section.
you talking about? We did the first half of Aqua and Hollow Bastion just.
Oh, never mind.
Um, you are
Just
right.
making sure. Are we on track to finish this within our 2-hour time limit?
Oh no. I expected 2 streams for this game.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna do half of it this time. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So like Terra first meets Master Xehanort in a secret world which name we do not get to know. This is where he says like go to Hollow Bastion because I was kidnapped and someone needs to save me. And so he goes to Hollow Bastion.
Wow.
In Hollow Bastion he just explores the world, sees a giant and worse and he goes after it. On this way where he meets Merlin and saves Merlin and his book, and now we unlock Winnie Pooh for this whole fucking series. We do not like that.
The worst version of the poo.
We are not going to talk about that because I'm just too lazy for that shit.
It's
He's
not
going,
like it matters in this game at all.
yeah, and he's going to walk after it. And yay! He walks after like a giant part of now works. Alright, Ventus next. Ventus first goes to Strange Island, Strange World, where he meets the guy who he met in his room, and they fight. They have like a manly man fight. Mano a mano. And somebody lands beside Ventus. It's Mickey! Mickey and Ventus fight
Of course, I
against
do love my spiky hair twinks.
Mickey and Ventus fight against like a random guy who calls himself Vanitas.
No.
Edgy boy here.
He is edgy McEdge. They beat Vanitas. Vanitas but just jumps back on the stack and says like you guys are not ready. And like makes a giant darkness attack that sends them both away. The Ventus in the space just after that going to like back to back to Hollow Bastion. Mickey Mouse after that meeting Aqua. And Ventus sees like a giant piece of Namverse, he's going to follow it. Now, we have 3 different parts of the giant Unverse, everybody's following a different one, and they all meet up at one point. And now you have like this giant boss fight against a giant robot Unverse, with the party being the other 2 characters you didn't choose at the beginning. You're like,
I gotta make a noise every once in a while so you know I'm listening. You know.
Yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it. So I like you beat him because you are like 3 manly men and 1 womanly woman, all 3 being extremely strong and shit like that. You beat him, and then they talk. Why don't? Oh, that's like 2 hours ago. All right, I was. And we talk and like Ventus. On the way here, Ventus met like the fucking rich duck from Disney. Scrooge McDuck. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck gave him like 3 tickets to the Disney World, and now you're asking how the fuck can Scrooge McDuck travel to different worlds? Do not.
Money gets you anything when you're rich enough.
He's fucking filthy
He is literally.
He's
literally dipping into that money pool.
Game Theory did a video on how rich he was, and it was like absurd. It was like more than like any real person has ever been rich.
He is so rich he can bend the laws of his multiverse in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I believe it.
So like he gives him tickets to Disney Town, but like Ventus is too young to go to Disney Town, and it was told he should take his parents with him. So he took his 2 spare tickets and gave them to who? Correct, his parents, Aqua, aka Aqua and Terra. He said I should take my parents with me. Take it. And you thought it was, and you thought you could take us with you? Cringe. Shit like that. Like the worst fucking writing you can ever imagine. And like, yeah, but like, Akbar's response to that is of course then, no, how about you just go home? You're not safe here. It's like really hard outside at Terra. You need to go home because you're not safe here. And Akbar tells, yeah, Terra, tell me about not being safe. So why are you doing evil stuff?
Yeah, why are you out here just committing war crimes? You know, you're not on a Mickey Mouse level yet, but you're getting pretty goddamn close.
Terra looking at Akbar and saying like, don't fucking judge me. I'm doing my own stuff to fight off the darkness in my heart. All right, I'm finding my own way to the light. I may have
Listen,
stumbled
I
once
gotta
or
do my
twice.
soul searching.
I stumbled
I gotta do my
once or
soul.
twice.
Yeah.
Don't fucking
I'm
fall
doing-
into my monologue, please.
I'm doing my soul searching. I'm doing all the edgy stuff that the little teenagers do because I'm being written like I'm a 16-year-old edgy teenager here. And then I'm generic isekai protagonist number 65.
Yeah, like, so Aqua tells Terra after that, like, I saw the bad shit you do. Maybe go home, maybe talk with Aracris, maybe find a way, but you are clearly not doing well on this trip. Terra was, like, insulted by that and leaves. Because Terra leaves Ventus is pissed and says, like, Aqua, what the heck? And Aqua turns to Ventus, go home, you're a child? You can't even go to Disney World alone? You are not safe out here.
Wait, so I'm sorry. I assumed you were kidding. Did they literally go to Disney World in this game?
It's called Disney World, so yes.
So like
It's-
the Florida Disney World with
No,
like
it's,
roller coasters
it's
and
just
shit.
a normal Disney World where all the Disney OG characters live.
Oh, okay. So not
No, it's
not
a-
Disney World in Florida.
No.
Okay.
Disney
It's
Park in
essentially
Paris.
built. Yeah, it's essentially like the Paris world. You know,
Wow.
you get like generic bumper cars, and you get an ice cream mini game,
I see.
and then you get all this random bullshit. You play like 3 or 4 mini games to like buff your stats and shit. There's really not a whole lot of plot relevance to this world at all, other than
just
like,
skip that
oh,
zone.
Pete's here. The fucking nephews of Scrooge are here, etc., etc.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that
And
So
like,
it's just
it's
come and
stupid.
meet the fucking Disney characters world.
yes.
Come and meet the reason we're still allowed to use the Disney license.
So like she turns to Vent and says like you're not even old enough to go to Disney World alone, so go home. Don't fight the war. You have no chance in like proving yourself. Even though you just shown to us that you are just as strong as me and Terra. Go home. We do not want you here. And he's like, how dare you hurt my feelings? And goes away crying.
I wanted to play the mini games and stack ice cream scoops for a high score.
Yeah. So like while Terra walks away, he meets like the sniper dude from Kingdom Hearts 2, a Brain, aka his human name, who later on turns into Sigma, but who cares about him? And like he tells Terra
Fuck
like,
that guy.
I have captured Xehanort. He's a fucking weak old man. And if I know anime, then I know old men are weak and easily kidnapped. If you want to save him, come to this place at 12 a.m. right behind the Tesco to a 1v1.
Right behind the Tesco. We're really going American with that shit.
Yeah. So we go to our...
I mean, it makes sense. He's the one that wields the gun, so why not go old Texas here?
Yes. So like Terra goes after that. Terra meets him at the Tesco parking lot. They fight. Terra wins with using the power of darkness. She like shoots a dark fireball at him to win. This guy like
No.
flees because darkness hurt him and shit like that. Xehanort frees himself because like now he can free himself because before that he was like captured and shit. But now he can free himself because like he's an old man and remembers that this is an anime world. And tells
Old men are powerful in anime.
yeah, and he tells
Mhm.
Terra like you did a good job using the darkness. Like Eraqus is the boomer. He's afraid of darkness, but you are young. You need to learn to control the darkness. Use it. Control it.
Molded
Be
by it.
controlled yourself. The new generation should learn how to use darkness and light and shit like that and beliefs.
You need to be less like Obi-Wan and more like Mace Windu.
Yes. And like
Honestly,
Terra,
that's not a bad lesson, right? Like trying to be 100% pure and good all the time would be exhausting and lead to what happened to fucking Anakin, basically.
literally.
Ding, 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 ding.
The brighter the light, the deeper the shadow, as they say.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
And like Terra's no like, oh yeah, maybe I should use the darkness more often. Maybe I should learn to control it.
She's like, no, evil. Let me guess, right?
No, he's like, maybe darkness is good. Maybe it's a good.
Oh, he completely fucking flips all the way around.
Yeah, he now tries to learn to control the darkness rather than to get rid of it. So the exact same opposite that Aqua and Ericus told him. Maybe let's see if this will turn out into something good. No, it won't.
I'm being attacked by a giant ball of fluff right
I hope
now.
it kills you.
Don't mind me.
I hope it kills you.
Damn.
And then after that he goes on to the next worlds. Aqua is the next. Ventus is the next one. He's just going away. He's like depressed and shit like that. He is like depressed, plays with his toy wooden key like, and he meets Leah and Isa, aka Axel and Sykes from the organization, as like teenagers. And yes, you have like Lee, aka Axel, and Ventus, who looks like Roxas, bonding together and becoming friends.
Wholesome.
Like the nobodies.
Oh.
Who am I going to eat ice cream with?
No, we're done with that.
We are done with that game. And like they like play and have like a good time. That motivates Ventus again after a quick pep talk from the random strangers on the street, because they for one time in this whole game have like a good dialogue in between each other.
Oh wow, they have one.
You're
They
not
get
going to
one?
get that
That's
again
nice that they
until
get
the
one.
end, by the way.
You're not even getting
Very-
it past the end. So like, what do you want to say, Red?
Oh, I was saying, it's nice that they get one piece of good dialogue.
Yeah,
Everyone gets one.
everyone gets. And no,
Okay,
only
Family
Ventus
Guy
gets
Spider-Man.
one. Only Ventus gets one. And Ventus goes on to the next worlds. Then Aqua goes like to the main street. This is where she's being stopped by Vanitas, and she fights against Vanitas in here. And this is an even match. Like, Ventus had to fight with Miki to make it almost to make it a high difficulty fight that she won. Aqua had an even fight with him. Like, she's as strong as Vanitas at this point. Yeah, but like Vanitas says, alright, good job, girl, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. And walks away. And like Aqua says, like, who was that shit? He was like pure evil, and walks away. Now we go to the
Wow.
next worlds.
Yeah.
We are going to skip Disney World because nothing of importance happens there. We are going to skip Lilo and Stitch because nothing of importance happens there.
There was a Lilo and Stitch world.
It's the spaceship.
And
with
nothing
Stitch.
happened.
It's only
No.
Stitch. It's only Stitch, the Doctor, and like the giant whale guy.
Tragic. So sad.
Yeah. We liked it. But
I mean, you do fight the little Sparky boy, but other than that,
yeah. Yeah. Not a good design boss fight.
yeah.
Like, okay, let's not sing on. And we go to the Hercules world. This is
Hell
where
yeah.
Aqua gets a date, and Vex is
And
being
shockingly, more than just a tournament happens here.
Yay!
We get story in the Hercules world.
So like we have
Huh.
three
As a treat.
we have three heroes in training: Ventus, Heracles, and Zack. And like Zack and Aqua meet each other, and they promise to go on a date with each other because like Zack did a cool thing. And so like Zack was like, I'm going to convince with how cool I am. He never achieved that because like he never got that date.
Yeah,
Tragic.
damn right, I got it.
I'm so sorry for. You know what? At this point, I'm even sorry for Aqua, not even for you.
Go fuck yourself.
I am like the funny boy in this chat, my friends.
I can treat her right.
No, you don't. You honestly don't. You literally know it. Your comment literally was to make her worse again. So don't come to me with
You
you
got
don't
it.
treat her right. Because you know you
I'll
can't.
turn her back into the alt goth mommy.
Trying to
So,
decide if I want to be mean or not. How
be
I could be
mean,
so mean
be
right
mean,
now.
be
Okay,
mean.
the only thing you need to ask Vex in a situation like this is how many exes they've had.
I mean, I don't know to know the answer because
There's a track record. There's a track record. Is all I'm saying.
if as long as you do not ask
Tips
how many,
from.
as long as you do not ask how many I have, and everything is fair game, right?
Is it over 10?
Maybe.
Is it really over 10?
I'm 24, of course it's like over 10.
God
Most
damn,
of them have
you
like
motherfuckers are
young.
sluts. Both of you are sluts.
I am German.
You literally have dated the same person. You are the conservative dream,
I didn't
okay?
mean to be. Hey, hold on. You can't blame me for that. That it just worked. It fucking worked. It worked out.
Listen. I am different, but like in Germany it's different. On the first date you fuck. Up on the first date to get to know each other.
Hey.
After that you only decide
If you actually want to keep hanging out.
Yeah. You need to
No, I
realize.
respect that.
You need to realize
That dick was good.
in Germany we
Good.
learn
Let's say.
use protection because people just like to fuck because it's fun. So use protection.
Yeah, it is fun.
This is what we learned in the 4th grade.
Nice.
And this is not dating
Well,
with that in mind.
Fucking
That's
fun.
vastly
Slap a
different
condom
than what
on.
we learn here.
Like we also live in a world where prostitution is legal and like an accepted job, so
Based.
Fuck yeah. Should be legal everywhere.
it should be, but it's not because America is a third world country and hating America is normal and it's what smart people do.
Yeah, we're all with you. You don't got to convince anyone here.
Anyways, yeah. Terra's the last one who goes to like the Hercules world, and like he fights against Zack. Then Zack is being controlled by darkness, but this time it's Hades' darkness.
You
And
little
to win,
shit.
Terra uses his own darkness to prove his darkness is the better darkness.
God, this became fucking. What does this remind me of? Like the dark side. It's fucking Star Wars over here.
Yeah. And, like,
Yeah,
he
pretty
was,
much. I am in the Senate.
And like
Jesus.
everybody is happy. Like the only ones being taught by the great Phil is being Hercules, not anybody else. They do not deserve it.
You know what? Phil's right for once here. None of them deserve anything at this
Literally
point.
Zack, Ventus, nobody deserves it, especially not Ventus. At this point, by the way, something that I forgot to mention, during Hollow Bastion, one random NPC had the line about Ventus. That NPC was like the human version of Saxion, an organization member. That Ventus' heart has 0 darkness. Ventus is a being of pure light. Like the Princess of Hearts, but he's male, so something is wrong.
Yeah.
Alternate universe.
So like, logic would dictate that Ventus is 100% estrogen at this point, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure, why not? No, but Ventus is a
Look
femboy.
at him. He is the definition of a femboy.
Let me Google this one. How do I spell this guy's name?
Ventus.
Ventus.
Oh, that's straightforward. Let's see. What the fuck?
100% femboy.
Why does everyone look the same in this fucking game?
told you it's a Roxas lookalike.
If you sent me this fucking guy, I would just assume this was like Sora in like a different game. I'll be real.
You're
Only-
correct. Technically,
Technically,
everybody is either Sora or Xehanort.
Yeah. All right. So here's the question you got to be asking yourself: does Ventus have even one pube?
Good question.
What?
I would say
For legal reasons, I'm not answering this
Hold
question.
on, we're not fucking the person. We're asking if they have pubes. This is a scientific question.
a scientific question, which I would answer with yes.
Okay, good to know. So that's how you know if there's
And they
estrogen or not.
do.
As
The
if women
curtains
don't.
match the drapes.
Also,
All right,
I just
Max.
saw
No,
saw their
Max, Shut
armor.
the fuck up, right? I'm talking. All right, Max. Do the carpets match the fucking walls? Do you fucking color your pubes?
No,
That's a
I do
great
not.
question. That would be
Why-
weird.
Why not?
That would be kind of weird to
Why
do,
not?
I think.
Why isn't it
I
cool
am
down
not.
below? Max,
Mostly because I shave them.
All right. Oh, you're shaving.
Yeah. Yeah, because Vex is going for that. Well, you know, in America, a lot of our women want to be completely hairless except for the hair on their head, even though it's most people don't give a fuck these days.
I'll be honest, I agree. I hate body hair and just every person.
I also am not a big fan of body hair, but that's not like a woman or man thing. I don't even like it on myself. Like I shave my pits like often.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree, but I do not just like.
Like
that's why I always
the
have
only
people.
body hair, the only body hair I tend to keep is my pit hair.
I
Like,
I get rid of it. It's so satisfying when it's fucking smooth.
I agree. I am 100% team red here, by the way.
If I was less fat, I would shave all my stomach hair. But because I'm fat, the stomach hair kind of hides how fat I am. So you don't want a big, pasty, doughy, hairless stomach.
The only reason why I stopped shaving my body is because it grew back in 2 days.
Instantly, yeah.
That's why said it's not the work is.
Yeah. I just saw this motherfucker's Power Ranger looking ass armor. I'm just looking at it.
Like,
I'm sorry. Is that what the fuck is this? Is that a Keyblade? What does he use? What the hell is that weapon?
So it's like a Keyblade, yes. It's a Keyblade and the Power Ranger armor.
That's wild.
The Keyblade allows him to go into a Power Ranger's armor. That's correct. Zora's the only one who
Morpher.
cannot use that because he's stupid.
Damn.
give it till Kingdom Hearts 4 and our little cinnamon roll will be able to, I hope, maybe.
So yeah, this is what happens, and the Hercules world, nobody fucking cares about that because stupid and shit like that. We go to the Peter Pan. If you give me 30 more minutes, I may be even able to wrap up this game.
All right, do it up. 30. That would be about perfect, because I got in at 4:15 anyway, so 30 minutes is perfect.
No, I mean 30 minutes. 2 hours.
This is where the meme, teach Peter Pan a lesson comes from. This is you teaching Peter Pan.
No, you get 30 minutes from now.
All right, then we need to stream some of this shit. So we go to Peter Pan. This is everything happens. Everything after this point escalates. During the Peter Pan world, the normal movie shit happens. You have your epic boss fight with Terra and Peter Pan and then Captain Hook, because Terra at this point just wants to beat up everybody because he's Terra.
Yeah.
First he was
Pretty much
manipulated by Captain Crook that Peter Pan is evil. When he beats Peter Pan up, talks to him and realizes, oh, the captain is evil, let me beat up the captain. Ventus does the same thing. Ventus only beats up the captain because he's Ventus and shit and fights a unversed boss fight. I don't fucking remember because nobody cares. Aqua is special. Aqua's fight ends with her finding the wooden sword from Ventus in it, because after the end of Ventus' story here, he puts a treasure of himself in this chest, and that's his wooden Keyblade play toy. Aqua sees it, is happy, and walks away. After she walks away in an Indiana village and shit like that, she meets Vanitas. And Vanitas has the wooden Keyblade with him from that Ventus put into the chest. And you see beaten up children on the side that he beat up because he's evil.
So, logic, Red.
Mhm.
Would you, since Ventus is 100% light and Vanitas is 100% evil, can you logic out what is going on here? Based in Kingdom Hearts lore.
They are the copies of each other. Like one of them's human, one of them's heartless, or a nobody. I always mix those two up.
Really close. I skipped over.
Or one
It's
of
a
them's in the
secret third
simulation, like
thing.
fucking. One of them's in the simulation, like Roxas.
No.
No. You're
We do not have
close.
cool simulation stories like anymore, sadly.
Oh, tragic.
So like this is a cutscene that I skipped over because Terra gets it way earlier than anybody else. So I skipped over it. But
Mhm.
this is the point where also Aquavix gets it explained. So no, I can explain it. Xehanort found Ventus and wanted to train Ventus, but Ventus was like weak, so he extracted the darkness in Ventus, and all the darkness in Ventus turned into Vanitas. So he and Ventus are the same person.
Oh.
Just one is the light side, one is the dark side, and together they are a whole being.
They should kiss.
They should kiss, and they will kiss.
Yes.
Yeah. So for Xehanort to achieve his plan, he needs so much darkness and so much light
Yeah,
to summon the Keyblade.
He wants to like have super darkness and super light fight each other, and then it creates the Keyblade that can summon Kingdom Hearts.
Because remember, in Kingdom Hearts 1, you had the Princesses of Light, right? Where you were trying to fucking summon the door to Kingdom Hearts. Now, the Keyblade and Kingdom Hearts are all, like, the big plot point for the true Organization 13.
We are get to that point. Stop confusing him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we are technically sort of to that point.
No, we are
but
not.
yes, that was.
So like, while that happens, Terra visits Destiny Island. This is where he meets correct child Child Riku and Child Terra. And he's telling Riku to like protect Zara because like you are the bigger boy from you two, you're the older one. Protect your friends and never give up hope. And he bequeaths a Keyblade to Riku. The difference is Riku can use the Keyblade because he touched Terra's one. So everybody except for Zora was bequeathed the Keyblade. Kairi through Aqua, Riku through Terra. Zora didn't get one. That's important.
But wait, he's our main protagonist of this franchise.
Yeah, but he's not a master. Fuck him.
After that,
Neither is.
After that, Terra goes and meets Xehanort again. And Xehanort tells Riku, go back to your hometown. Heracles is going to kill Ventus if you don't stop him. And so he goes to his hometown. In the meantime, Ventus met Xehanort, learned his proof of his existence, said, no, you are lying, I'm going to ask Heracles for the truth. He goes to Heracles, and Heracles said, yeah, no, he was right, I'm not going to kill you. I need to stop my friend Xehanort so he does not create the Keyblade. Don't ask me why I still invited him to this place for the Mark of Mastery. Even if I knew he was evil. Don't ask questions, Ventus. Stop asking questions. Don't ask about my logic.
I mean, I hang out with Vex, and I know they're evils.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm just secretly plotting the destruction of America because I'm one of those leftists.
Listen.
The term is accelerationist.
I love you, Red. You know what? Sometimes
Thank you.
I love you, Red.
Oh, thanks.
I know said to 4 different people that I love them today. Based. And like, Heracles points his sword into the sky and says like, I am going to kill you. Terra comes from the side.
This fight is bullshit, by the way. This fight is fucking bullshit.
Fuck up, I'm talking. Terra jumps in front of the blade, defends it, and tells Erectus, what the fuck are you doing? Are you going to kill Ventus now just because somebody said he's going to use him? And Erectus is like, yeah, of course, why shouldn't I? Killing him now will stop the whole plan, and why shouldn't I stop the plan of the evil ban?
You know, he's right.
He's right.
It would
But Terra
it would
says,
save so much fucking stupid plot in this fucking
but
franchise.
Terra says he is my friend, so I am going to protect him. Now they fight Terra against Ericus. Before that fight happens, Terra opens a portal to another world. You know, because he not uses darkness. But if you can use darkness, you can open portals. Because like every evil guy uses portals. Good guys use gates that go into the sky. And he throws Ventus through a portal, and Ventus ends up on Destiny Island. This is where Ventus meets Vanitas again, and Vanitas says, "You are now strong enough to fight with me to create the Keyblade." And Ventus says, "No, you. Fuck off, I'm not going to fight you." Then what are you going to do? I don't know. I literally don't know. Just let me think for a sec, and he goes away. Vanitas is like, "Alright, sure, I believe you."
Yep.
You should make an abridged series of Kingdom Hearts.
Thank you. This
Just
is
of
like,
you
That's
dubbing
this.
every character.
this is like
Oh.
3/4 of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I like the idea of editing those two fucks like fighting in like the back of it, whatever parking lot you said.
The Tesco's parking lot.
Yes, that's a great visual, like a fucking epic fucking anime battle, but it's in like a fucking parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a parking lot, a gas station parking lot.
Hell yeah!
That's what's so funny about it.
Someone's gonna get thrown
It's
into one of
like-
the fucking gas pumps, and it's gonna explode.
Yeah. So like.
Like
you know-
literally, it's like the fucking when I got fired from Meyer.
So like they Terra and Eratus fight. Terra wins because Terra uses like a lot of darkness. He summons like a dark lord to punch his master in the face and shit like that. And at the end, Eratus sees like the error in his face. I know, maybe I went wrong on my spot killing Ventus. Maybe I also, just like you, fell into darkness. But Ventus being stabbed in behind by Xehanort. And Xehanort is like, haha, Terra, I was the evil man of the whole time. And you trusted me because you are stupid. And Terra's like, oh no, I never saw that coming. For some reason.
Oh no, I am stupid.
And like.
I am the stupid plot here. I have been fueling this entire game.
So the guy who said I should use the darkness is evil and just wants me to use the darkness so I will get evil just like him. And now I did. And he says like, yo, meet me at the Keyblade graveyard because this is where the final is going to happen. Because it has an epic name. So he's going there.
Yeah.
Aqua meets up with Mickey, Goofy, and Donut at Jenset's place, and Jenset is saying here, yo, listen, I am Disney, I know everything. Terra just killed your master. I don't know what's happening. They all meet up with Terra and Ventus and like the Keyblade graveyard because those two idiots are going there. So you go there and to meet them. And you have like your heart to heart with like Aqua asks Terra, did you really kill the master? Ventus comes, yeah, but you only did it to protect me. And Terra's like, yeah, I was manipulated by Xehanort, I'm so sorry. I should kill myself for it.
Damn.
But before they could continue, Xehanort comes and with him is Vanitas. Because those two are like the bestest of friends. And you have like this epic scene where he talks about like, I am going to create the Keyblade and take over Kingdom Hearts. And they are like, nuh-uh, we won't let that happen, we won't let Ventus and Vanitas fight. And he is like, as if you guys have a chance? if you have a choice in this matter, it's like, sorry, but like I am Trump, this is Elon, and you guys are leftists who do not matter anymore because we took over every position.
The sad part is he's not far off from the actual quality of the writing of this final battle.
And like this fight happens in a way worse quality than being shown in Kingdom Hearts 2. And again, I want to repeat, Ventus has not met Zora, so nobody retrieved the Keyblade to Zora. Why does Zora still has the Keyblade? Don't ask me. We will get to that. So like the fight starts, and Ventus is being frozen by Xehanort and being just thrown down. Aqua jumps in to help him. Terra flies up to like this giant mountain that rose up from the earth, and now fights against those two against Xehanort and Ventus at the Xehanort and Vanitas at the same time. Sorry, too much is happening. And like you have an epic battle between him and those two. In the meantime, Aqua's carrying for Ventus and Breaks comes down. Break, the guy, the sniper guy, but no, he has these yellow eyes for some reason.
Oh shit.
Before they were brown, no, they are yellow, just like a nobody person.
He's been Norted.
We'll get to that. And no, they fight. Aqua and so like, why Terra fights like the two main antagonists of this game? Aqua fights a guy who has like a second fucking wizard in this game. Literally no name. Aqua beats him, and Terra is being manhandled above, but Vanitas jumps down the mountain, so it's only Terra versus Xehanort. Vanitas jumps down, one-shots Aqua, because he uses gravity as a buff. That makes Ventus angry. His anger melts the ice around his body, and now we have Ventus and Vanitas fight each other. That's bad.
That is bad.
So like they fight, they together. This fight ends with Ventus being stronger than Vanitas, beating Vanitas, and we are being shown Vanitas summons, controls, and can absorb all the Unverse. Like every Unverse is just one part of him, and he summons them all back together to overwhelm Ventus, and then fuses with Ventus.
Wow.
And this is the only moment they're really plot relevant.
I can't believe all this shit is happening in a PSP game.
I wished I would be lying.
And
So like
to think this is one of the 3 good PSP games.
Wow.
So Aqua's being woken up by Mickey because that fusion created a shockwave that threw her away. She is being called by Mickey. Mickey wakes her up, and Mickey says like, "Oh gosh, Aqua, we need to go and look for Ventus." And she's like, "Yes, let's go." She goes back and she sees Ventus. Vanitas doesn't exist. Ventus is just like motionless on the spot, holding the Keyblade. Vex, please show him how the Keyblade is being written.
Oh, right. Yeah. So.
Well, get it. The Keyblade is a Keyblade.
Yes.
Are you sending me something or?
Okay. So. It's this thing, sort of. I don't want the image address. I want the spelling of it, Wikipedia.
But he sends it to you. Aqua goes to Ventus and says like, Ventus, my brother, are you alive? Ventus looks into the eyes, smirks, and gets like his keyblade out and wants to decapitate her.
Wait, actually decapitates someone?
He literally tries to, but Mickey stops him.
Damn.
And like we realize it's Ventus, but Vanitas is in control of his body with a keyblade.
There you go. So look at the way it's spelled there in Mod VC.
Yeah.
So that's like the key blade.
Cute.
That's bullshit.
So cute and edgy.
Yeah. Because like X is like a pretty sexy like a letter for Nomura. That's why
Alright,
Vex
Elon.
decide, that's why Vex decided on the name Vex because like there's a key in his name, so it's Vecky.
Shut up. I didn't nobody myself, okay?
No,
Yeah,
Vecky.
dude, that would be really funny if your fucking new name was like a weird like anagram or backwards spelling of David.
But with an X.
Oh my god.
Oh, please. That's
Oh.
what you should have done. You should have given yourself an Organization 13 name.
Absolutely not. I'm shedding every single bit of the old me.
Oh,
So like,
that's fun.
n-
Damn.
It doesn't matter what Vecky is saying.
I mean, that is objectively cool.
I do
Where
not.
the fuck would you hold this? Would you hold it in the middle of the two keys itself?
If the
Would you
X
hold it
Blade
in-
wore pants, how would it wear?
Literally, it's that.
That's
Like,
insane. I mean, it's insane. But
where-
honestly, like one of my favorite parts about this fucking series is the insane weapons and how they look. Love that
Like-
shit.
It are like I guess you hold it in the weld of the two fucking like keyblades that are put together there.
Is he
all the
two-handing
portions-
this thing or one-handing it?
One-handing it.
One-handing it.
Yeah, maybe the middle yellow bit.
Yeah, the weld essentially.
Yeah,
Like it's so
It's very
fucking
weird.
stupid, but it's cool.
it
I want
looks
them to
sick as
make
fuck.
a toy of this.
So did he like steal someone's keyblade? So we had two to make this thing.
Vanitas has his own dark keyblade, and Ventus is normal keyblade.
Oh, okay,
But mattered together, as if you would say it like that.
that's sick.
So like Ventus slash Vanitas, normal fuse body, fight against Aqua and Mickey, and it's like a really hard fight because like he's really strong now, complete as a normal human being. And like this fight goes on, they fight, and they only win because the Keyblade shatters in Vanitas' hands. But while Aqua and Mickey are fighting him on the outside, Ventus and Vanitas are still fighting inside the body, inside the soul to like take over the body.
Oh fuck yeah! They're having their own little Bowser's Inside Story
Yeah.
adventure.
And like while this happens, Vanitas screams at Ventus, "If you destroy the Keyblade, you are destroying your own soul, your own heart. It's a fusion of both of us. If you destroy it, you destroy yourself." And Ventus like edgy and says like, "Yeah, I do not fucking care anymore. Suicide is badass."
We here at Control Chaos do not condone killing ourselves.
Unless it's really badass.
Unless you're like that one girl, Kate Marsh from Life is Strange, and you just jump off of the school because you're bullied, and then it's badass.
no. Oh, I remember that. It's the first one. It was like oh man, so woke a memory there.
But now you're asking another. But didn't you also say like Terra and Xehanort are fighting up above? I would say yes. While Aqua and Ventus have like important plots. Terra
You got the
has
side chick going on.
the insane chick moments.
Literally, like
After,
this
yeah.
fight
After,
is crazy.
after
Love that.
Ventus and Vanitas fused together, Kingdom Hearts was revealed with the creation of the Keyblade. A giant blue moon in the shape of a heart.
Cool.
It's the
Now, is
first
this
ti-
the?
It's the first
How
time we
many
see
times in the game have we actually seen Kingdom Hearts?
This is the first time we see the real Kingdom Hearts.
That's insane in a
Kingdom
PSP game.
Kingdom Hearts 1 shows us the door to it, that should lead to it. Kingdom Hearts 2 is an artificial one. This is the first time we see the real one.
Fucking crazy.
And remember, this takes place technically before Kingdom Hearts 1, where we saw like the
Oh yeah, right.
Nazi-
The reveal that it's the past. Ooh.
Yeah. So like
Xehanort uses that chant because Terra's like, Kingdom Hearts, it cannot be. Nobody has managed to get all the pieces for it.
Not even myself.
And
But my other version.
And Xehanort used that chance, stabbed his own heart with his own keyblade, because Xehanort's a keyblade master. He pulled out his own heart and sent it into Terra's body to take it over. That's why he wanted Terra to like succumb to darkness, so he has his own dark body to like send his heart to.
I got a younger, fleshier puppet with less stretchy skin.
Mm.
And,
Listen,
we
I'm
see-
not wrong.
Yeah. Terra, to defend himself, tries to equip his armor, but it's too late. We see the next thing we see is Terra, now with white hair and yellow eyes. Before he had blue eyes, now he has yellow eyes. Just like Xehanort, smiling, now having a new body. His next plan is to get the keyblade from beneath us, but chains appear around him.
Ooh.
He turns back and screams, "Your body succumbed to darkness. Your heart fell down and fell to sleep. So why does your soul resist?" The only time this whole series that the soul's being referenced.
Oh, interesting.
And we see the living armor of Terra putting itself back together with a keyblade and going to a fighting pose. Just the fucking armor and nothing else. It's an animated armor now that you are fighting as.
That's pretty cool.
So you are Terra's armor, aka the lingering build from Kingdom Hearts 2, the secret end boss, fighting against Xehanort, who took over Terra's body. AKA
God,
Terra
dude. The connected lore is insane, bro. I gotta respect it.
And this is Terra's final boss fight.
And this is a fucking PSP game. Remind you, this is a PSP game.
It's a power move, putting like in really important lore in fucking like 3.124 XD Mega Edition.
The sad part is that actually sounds like a game.
For the remixes for the PlayStation, to explore the whole series, you needed a PlayStation 2, you needed a Nintendo DS, a PSP, a Game Boy Advance, and a 3DS, and a smartphone for the mobile app.
And now it's all on your PS5 or your PC.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about the Steam version because it's all cloud gaming and Steam.
You mean the
Switch
version.
fucking. Yeah, the Switch version. Because the Switch like streaming is absolute horseshit.
Yeah.
I wish I want it to be easy to. I hope Switch. That's what I need from Switch too. Just like an easy button to fucking stream to Twitch.
It's not even the streaming to Twitch. It's the fact that you're streaming from a cloud version of the game.
I just want to be able to stream Celeste and show off how good I am.
You will never get native integration for streaming through the fucking Nintendo platform. I'm sorry.
You don't know that. Eventually.
It took them 3.5 years. You've taken 3.5 years to get fucking Hulu on there.
Yeah, so that means 3.5 more years and we'll get it.
I have negative faith in Nintendo to do anything halfway worthwhile. They have bundled into your fucking Nintendo Switch Online membership a separate music app because they want to DMCA every creator that uploads a soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. They do all that, but they also make the best games. So we a tip for that.
They absolutely do not.
They actually do. That's crazy how much they do. You can keep playing your fucking.
Nintendo's doing such a great.
How many fucking good games have come out on the PS5?
Tears of the fucking Tears of the Kingdom exists. Okay,
and it's still pretty. Even though it's not the direction as I like for Zelda, objectively a fun game.
Listen. We can end this discussion easily. Does the Switch have Baldur's Gate 3? No, we are finished with PlayStation.
I bet the Switch 2 will. I bet the Switch 2 will.
I bet you the Switch 2 will have a cloud version of it that runs like 5 FPS.
No. They already the leakers have already confirmed that the Switch 2 is going to have at least PS4 Pro power. So, yeah.
Wow. 8.5 years behind.
That's what they do! And then it's fucking like $300 cheaper than every other console! And then they fucking sell the most!
And I have a PC. What do you want to say to me?
We're at the point where we do not need. Let's be real. The difference between the PS5 and the PS4 is negligible in terms of like how your game looks and runs. Let's be fucking real.
There's a stark difference even. For
Yeah,
example, Final
so,
Fantasy.
like,
If you're
I'll-
fucking autist, maybe.
I'll give you
This
like
one.
That's not my. Well, there's different types of
literally
autism.
diagnosed honest. I'll give you like the negligible difference between like the PS4 Pro and the PS5 in terms of like regular games, but in terms of performance mode where you're actually getting like 1440p, 60 FPS.
I don't need all
Absolutely
that, man.
not.
I don't need all that. That's too
Like
much.
the difference between like a console gamer and a PC gamer there. Like like running something at 30 FPS on a console to me, like going back to like OG PS4, like is torture to my eyes at this point. And I never
Are you one of those
I
people
never
that would
really
do that thing where like people fucking like put like animation through like a filter to make it like artificially 60 frames per second?
What the fuck? No.
Absolutely not.
We have
I hate that
different
shit.
taste.
I'm not
Yeah.
corridor digital, okay? I'm not
Please
corridor digital.
Continue.
Yeah, please. Yeah, finish up. Finish it or get to a good stopping point.
Yeah, this is
We're
after that
done
one,
basically. We got
the secret episode
the
I will do
ending.
next time.
All right. And we can
The
also
secret episode we could do now is like 25 seconds.
Oh.
The secret episode's like the fucking 80% of the longest game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that, but we could do it now. Rios isn't online. Red can't film fucking 100 girlfriends yet.
But I have to read the chapter.
The chapter is 13 pages. I just
That-
looked.
13. There's no god unless it's a lot of double pages.
I mean,
It's very rarely that short.
It's not a Hunter chapter, so.
That's true. It's not going to take me 45 minutes to read, but it takes me longer than a Chainsaw Man chapter to read. I'll tell you that.
I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's not a long ass
I
chapter.
think Red should read Kagurabachi.
It's 21.
I think you should too.
Yeah, I'm down to check
See,
it
I
out.
wasn't exaggerating.
Well, that's just
Too
the
much.
normal chapter length. Why are you just lying to me?
I think Kagurabachi is literally one of the best Shonen Jump series currently.
That's crazy.
of all time.
I think
You know,
you should
it got
read
memed so hard that I assumed it was like ass. And
No,
this, so
it's,
I,
meme.
I,
It's
I can explain to
actually
you
the
meme.
best thing in.
Alright, by the way, we will end 12 by Sleep the fucking next stream, by the way, like I already said, this will take 2 streams. And next stream we'll also do Dream Drop Distance, by the way, chat, and we'll finish Birth by Sleep, and we'll do Dream Drop Distance for our game, because...
let's go.
After that, we go Union Cross, I'm sorry, my friends. We are going to see you next
Oh.
time.
Whenever 4 comes out, I want you guys to fucking stream your first playthrough of it, and I want to be there with you.
I will not stream 4, because I will play it at a friend's place, together, drunk.
Damn, fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Fuck it.
what about you, Vex? Will you stream your first playthrough of 4? Or do you want it to be special?
I said I would. Fuck it.
Let's
Fuck,
go!
I will join the stream if I have time.
I will come over physically to watch you play Kingdom Hearts 4 for the first time.
Alright, with that, thank you guys for watching the stream, watching the world. We are awesome, we are sexy, we will fuck each of one of you's ass. We will fuck each of you in the
Damn.
ass. Because we are like...
Subscribe for an
Absolutely
ass
not.
fucking.
Vex,
Absolutely not.
If you
just
want
put
an
the
ass-
audio into the red. Say your story to chat.
Vex is a fake gay because he won't fuck a man in the ass.
Fucking true. Acid bite.
I'll fuck a man in the ass. I don't know the subscriber rate of our fucking channel. Okay.
Listen.
Well, most of them subscribed from my Hisoka videos, so you gotta fuck a bunch of Hunter x Hunter fans.
I'm sorry.
Wash your ass first.
And
Yeah.
as a B person, I will fuck your ass. It doesn't matter who you are, as long as it's washed. Vex will
Yeah.
wash it for me. In the worst case.
What a great ending message.
Bad love you all.
Goodbye.